03. Vessel man. Gotta pay the spinning. Yeah. We winning. We heard that for. We winning. We winners. Yes, we winners. That's Tipping Pernt. It's a Tipping Pernt. Coach Cabbage says I done seen the Tipping Pernt. Think I have. No, I have. Been out there before. Seen it before. Looks just like this here. Pattern recognition. There's Tipping Pernt. And the human is most important versus the tech is important. And that's what Coach Cabbage is saying. See, there's always going to be this here thing. And we're going to have to go to whiteboard. Oh, I'm sorry I did not have the blackboard, but this is what I got. This is the seesaw life. It's the seesaw life. You see it, you done saw it, now it's gone. Yeah. Now what Coach Cabbage sees and what I done felt it. I done felt it. I done felt it on the insides. They stuck that thing up in there. I knew it wasn't for me. The seed of soul. It's Tipping Pernt with technology. And human beings, they ain't competition. As to ask it, what's important? And when you got the world running its business, guess what is important? The technology. Because it brings you more stuff, more power, more everything. You know, people snack is what you use to extract the ways of doing this and having reason for the tech. Until you don't need the human brain anymore, and you just move out in the universe on your own. On our backs, our dead backs, of course. Yeah. So I had to read some of the strip. I'm sorry, they handed it to me. I don't get to think about it. No cogitating hardly on this here kind of thing. The focus will be humans exist to love the AI entity. Oh, we passed that a long time ago. Now, what Coach Cabbage is trying to say is, you know, we had the AI, and the brain, the human, the H, brain. Okay, you know, when we get technology, that's over here on this side. We got human brain, and that's over there on that side. And what has been happening, now I'm not sure, if you go up, does that mean you elevated? And if you go down, does that mean... I'm not sure. Are you the heavyweight if you go down with the elevation? No one told me that. You people leave too many instructions out when you want me to do this here strips. The thing is, at one time, there weren't no AI. There was just industry. Industry. And it went astray. It went... Oh, the industry went astray. It's on the other side. The industry went astray and become the AI. And used to be the brain, the human brain. Yes, that is a one. No, that's an H. Hell, it's a human. The human, that stands for the human. We used to be important. And whatever the industry did was, hell, I don't know how to let them in and do this. It was such that we, the human being, was the important part. Hell, we made trains so we could take trips across the nation. We made airplanes so we could fly other places and do business and boo-boo and all kind of things. And that's what human brain does. Even men big as tree trunks. Ask the Hodges brothers. They're Hodges twins. They know because they think while still legal, Coach Cabbage just do. It's like a do-do. So, when we used to have the technology, the telephone, hell, it was for the human brain to talk to the other human brain. Now the telephone is not for the human brain at all. It's for companies to extract money out of you by keeping up with you and knowing where you're at and sending you things. So in other words, that tipping point has done pivoted. It's done pivoted. And the cars used to be there to take the human brain somewhere. Now you're not sure if it's a gas car or electric car, and the technology is all up in there that will be looking at you to decide, what the hell if you got the zombie after you, and they done cut you up a little bit, and you look bad, and one of your eyeballs hanging out, and the car says, no, you don't look like you need to be driving, sucker. And he's like, no, the zombies. Well, what has become more important? The technology, the industry that extracts stuff from The Bane, the people snack, from the snack. And what about the airplanes? The airplanes used to take us places. Now they fly shit over to kill stuff and look at you. It's the Santa network. We know when you're sleeping. We know when you're awake. We know because we looking at you, sucker, from our drones. There's satellites. So in other words, the AI, the technology and industry has become more important than the human being. I think there's a second part to this here report. I think it's what it leads to. Remember, history is in front of you, sucker. You can see it. You know when it is repeating. If you just don't think history's in the past. You Western people. Anyway, now you'll get the online out there like the... Oh, that's the big one. We got to say something about that place. 601. The ouchie. That thing. Now that is one industry. One, big money. They even doing it some more. They even putting it in the critter vaccines and stuff. That's what they're using. And you see what it did to the people snack. Thing is, the seesaw of industry. The seesaw of the industry. With the ouchie and the Fauci thing, it won. It won. The business model won. The human being, zero. They lost. Not like a ones and zeros, just a zero. Zero ain't my hero, sucker. They need to give an award called an Ouchie Fauci Award. And it is for the individual that is so cold that they just working for the company. It's sort of like Alien. Wasn't that what the way of the movie? The Whaling Corporation? The company was all. The company was everything. The balance is done, tipped out of your favor, sir. I think we got more. There's a Fauci in every discipline and corporation. And then Coach Cabbage believes that holy. You must have them to do what they do. They must have something's missing, sucker. You know, y'all would say mercy and actual kindness, love, and all that stuff is missing in them individuals. They only love the numbers. They peck. Even when they get it wrong, they have so much power they can just keep pecking you. They like the 6-foot chicken. Coach Catfish wants to have an MMA match with a 6-foot chicken and a baddest ass sucker with Butterbean. Throw Butterbean in there with a 6-foot chicken. He will not come out. He will be like the pieces. Anyway, oh hell, 8:05. We got to get out of here. The 13 is catching up with us. Tech over the it's just a tech over the good of the human. That's all it is. So in other words, we have moved from human-centered things to corporate technology ideology. It is good for business. Tech drives profits. Yeah, PROPHETS. At some point, this grand scheme will end. Not because human beings rise up and stop this here takeover of human life. It will end because there ain't no more cohort pools. You have lost your cohorts. You done killed all the mice. And now what are you going to do? Break away. Become your own degenerate civilization as you are. That's what Coach Cabbage say. That's the Tipping Pernt. I'll show you. It's on here somehow. This is the seesaw. And hell is down here. And heaven is up down. Something like that, I'm not sure. But whatever it was is, if it's good, it has gone to the industry and the AI. Whatever. Non-human stuff. This stuff made on shifting sands. No. Anyway, that's what it would be. If the bean was in charge, we'd still be just driving places. We'd be just flying places. It would be okay to have air conditioning because it's good for the body. It's good for the soul. And Coach Caffey is just getting long in the whatever. These 100-degree plus days every day with no air conditioning. Being a sick old man. Who are these people? Did you know there was one? I think it's the Altman man. He said, you know what? We need to suck it up with the data centers and screw the old people and the sick people. And there's some people, we got to break some eggs to get this here AI data centers going. It's so important to the history of, well, hell, you're not even man anymore. You done got shit put in you. What are you anyway? You creature from the black and dark. Even the Egyptians had this here set up, but it was to see what was heavier, the heart and what was lighter, the heart or your deeds, your bad deeds or your good deeds. We don't move past that. We moving at the speed of light, light. Praise y'all. Oh, the seesaw of life.